All right, everybody, we are back online with some more hot Shandalar action, and just like last time, let's start out with a little overview of what we're looking to do today. So first things first, if you get back to the clip that or the graphic there, I have decided that we are officially in the good deck phase of Shandalar, and so now it is time to try to progress to the broken deck phase of Shandalar. And I will say it's a little disappointing. I believe we were a lot more convincingly in the good deck phase of Shandalar last session, but then some stuff happened and I lost a few key cards. So now I think we're still in the good deck phase, but not necessarily as convincingly as we were before. So this is our deck right now, and you can see in order to move from the good deck to the broken deck, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find some more uniques. And there's a few cards in Shandalar that are classified as unique, such as Mox Jet and Black Lotus. We've already got a couple of them, and so what those cards are is you can't buy them in the markets. They don't even show up in the bazaars. All you got is a handful of different ways to get them, and so one of the ways you can get them is by winning them in a dungeon, and that's how we got the Mox. Another way is sometimes the NPCs, the high level ones, can have these in their decks, and then they ante them, and then you can win some that way. That's how we got the Lotus. And then there's a couple of ways that the game designers might not have necessarily known about, and we're gonna explore some of those ways today. So the first thing, it certainly is something that they would have known about, is if you are playing certain NPCs, and there's a couple of the red ones, so that's the reason why we're going to try and make our way down this direction. A couple of the red ones are able to duplicate cards in your deck, including uniques, and there's a couple of blue ones that are like that also. Unfortunately, the blue ones also have like some negative side effects, so I think the red ones are the ones that we're going to try and fight against. And then there's some other ways that you can get some that we'll be examining a little bit more closely in the future here. So let's take a look at what we got. This is in fact a place where you can maybe sell some cards. So let's see what we got here. Let's see if any of these base clans seem like they're worth selling, because we could use some more money. 20 for forest is like kind of low. Island, same. Mountain. Sometimes they're different, so you have to like actually check all of them. So yeah, see, the swamps are the cheapest out of all of them. Okay, well, I guess we're done here. We can, let's try and get that world magic actually, because we don't have enough money to buy it anyway. So I guess never mind. See what this guy has. Defeat the Alta Cash. Oh yeah, green amulets is not really what we're looking for these days. Oh yeah, we're almost completely out of money. Oh, and we're below 50 food ish. This is a fine fight to take. All right, so it looks like we got a decent opening. We got a Ring of Marav here. That's mostly here for the better NPCs that might have cards that we actually want, but I guess we'll see if we can get anything out of this guy here too. Oh yeah, we got a, let's see here, turn 1 Yoshin Soldier, just like Richard Garfield probably intended. Yeah, I guess we'll play it. We're going to try and draw a Juggernaut next turn. That's the reason why we didn't immediately sacrifice it. That said, we can get the Erg Raiders online. And then use a contract to draw us out of whatever nonsense we've got. Alright, we unfortunately were not able to... it looks like he did not attack for some reason. The computer in his infinite wisdom, has decided against that game plan. I'm halfway tempted to play the Ring of Marth next turn, but I don't think we can. Oh, this is going to be embarrassing if we lose to this NPC. He is not one of the stronger ones. What's my favorite ruling that I've made? Interesting question. Probably, I have a video on my channel where I talk about a ruling where we had this really weird situation come up where a player had we are off to the races. A player had a creature, or no, it was a land. So this player had opponent probably blocks here. That's hilarious. Ooh, paralyze ante. That's too bad because we could use a paralyze in this situation. We could use a juggernaut in this situation too. Yeah, but anyway, the bottom line is the player had 2 breeding pools in their deck, and this is back when breeding pool and the guild gates were both in that limited format, and so it was, you know, not unprecedented, but it was certainly a thing that could happen. Let's see if he blocks. Okay, you gotta take your chances. So anyway, the player had 2 breeding pools, and he had 1. Let's block the one that we are able to. Well, that's not very fun at all. Now, a lot of stuff had to go wrong for that play to happen. Fortunately, let's see, we have 5 mana, so if we play Hippie and Herb Raiders, or we could maybe just play Juggernaut. We have to be kind of careful with our life totals. I kind of don't want to play Herb Raiders because that means a lot more clicking. Maybe we'll get greedy and play Juggernaut Herb Raiders. So that's a very, if you think about it, that's a very difficult mistake to fix. Especially given that it was found out when the player had 2 breeding pools, and the opponent, who also happened to have a breeding pool in his pool, you know, was like, hey, what's going on here, fellas? My opponent has so the situation basically was the player legitimately had 2 breeding pools in his deck, and his opponent saw him play the second breeding pool and called for a judge because he thought the second breeding pool was his own, and this person didn't realize that he actually had 2 breeding pools because he thought he had 2 with a common one. And so we were only able to figure this out after looking at the players' deck lists and also the records of all of the cards that were involved in that draft, because it was a day 2 of a GP, so there was a record of all the cards that were potentially in that pool of people's decks. And so yeah, the player had a situation come up where both players believed that the breeding pool belonged to the other player, and we could Bronze Tablet to steal this guy's Birds of Paradise. So yeah, that's probably my favorite ruling. I do a lot better job explaining it probably when I'm this is a lot better dungeon clue. And another power struggle. Ooh boy. Alright, so if we can get to Unicorn's Hold, maybe we can start selling. We don't really have money to buy more stuff. What does this guy have? Defeat the Cleric. Jeez. This is a great great quest because we can easily do it, but I don't want to try and fight a Cleric. Green Amulet for any fast effects. This is a good sign. These prices are pretty inflated, especially that swamp. So if we look, we can sell some of our excess swamps here for 20. Yeah, it's not as good as I thought it would be based on the fact that they were selling for 30. But we really do need some more money, so we'll just go for it, I guess. Copy artifact for Ring of Maruf. Ooh, interesting. Alright, we are never gonna want to play that. Aladdin's Ring sucks. 100 gold. We're trying to keep some of these other. Sell for 80, I guess. Disenchants we actually won. Drudge Skeletons is 50 for some reason. Try and sell all these black cards. It's a lot of money for some of these cards. Ooh, I actually want to keep the Pestilence, but at the same time. Alright, how much money do we have? 800. Okay, that's enough. Hey, what's going on? Alright, so we decided we aren't buying. Trade Green Amulet for any fast effects. Let's see. We could get another Plow, actually. I think Plow is only 2. Yeah. So if we put this in, we can cut something like this. Or Brassman. Brassman is only 1 though, so Brassman might be a better travel west to Ealer and Spire. We could get this and then we won't have to like be like struggling for. Okay, so it's like down this way. Okay, great. Instance, Blue Castle, White Castle. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got an Altakesh and it's our Gem Bazaar, or it's our Ring of Maruf. So Altakesh is one that we probably could beat. Oh man. You know what, Centaur? You picked the wrong day to try and fight with me. We really do need to start fighting some like higher level NPCs or lower level NPCs. Oh jeez. Okay, we immediately draw a land. Okay. This is gonna be kind of fun because when he tries to use his like Lure Thicket Basilisk combo on us, we're gonna just like windmill slam that Swords to Plowshares and it's gonna be fun. Why draw first when we have Contract from below? Interesting question. Yeah, you know, we are kind of not really trying to aggro people out, so that's probably a good point. Let's just play this now because we might not be able to do anything on our next turn. Okay, well, we did it. And if we draw one more land, we can play a Juggernaut. That'd be pretty huge. What's the Whiteboard Fairies? Oh, yeah. So, like, the way it works in Magic is that triggered abilities do not trigger immediately after they happen. Well, they actually do trigger immediately, but they don't go on the stack immediately after they happen. They actually have to wait until the next time a player would get priority to get put on the stack. And that leads to a bunch of kind of interesting interactions. And so the way I describe, you know, the analogy that I like to use to describe how that works is that there's some fairies, and when the triggered ability triggers, then they write that ability on the whiteboard. And every now and then the game comes and it takes all the stuff off the whiteboard and erases them and it moves them onto the stack. So that's my analogy that I use to describe how that works. And it's something that I kind of came up with spur of the moment when I was doing a live a while ago. And let's see. Ooh boy, 1 damage. I really like the exploratory power of that analogy, so I've kept on using it. And a lot of people have had that analogy really resonate with them, so they have also kind of spread it. So that is, in fact, how that works. And yeah, if you look, once we get to the slide where I talk about the tokens that I have available, then that's one of the tokens that I made. Why is it easier for people to work with analogies? Okay, like I kind of feel like that's literally a troll thing. Literally the entire purpose of an analogy is to make stuff easier to understand, because you're talking about something that people have more familiarity with. There's certainly analogies that might not resonate with any one specific person, but analogies, like not being against or like not understanding the concept of an analogy, that just seems like crazy to me. Look at the Erg Raiders too. And it's like the same sort of thing when I when I make a video, I always try to distill down the ruling to just the cards that are important for understanding how the ruling actually functions. There's so many times when someone suggests a ruling to me, and I change one or more of the cards to make it so that extraneous information that doesn't affect anything is part of gets cut out. Like I change a card so that it doesn't have a random ability that doesn't affect anything. That happens all the time, and I spend a lot of time going through Gatherer to try and find like exactly the like best cards that do the best job of like simplifying as much as possible whatever the ruling is. And that's the exact same reason why I do that, is because you've got like X amount of mental space to work with, and the more simplifying you can do and taking out extraneous details, the better. We got a contract from below. That's actually great. And like the tomb is like something very terrible. So yeah, we're taking the cards. And we won an amulet. Okay, great. Is this the one? Oh my gosh. So the thing that has the world magic we were going to take is under attack. So I don't know if I want to try and liberate that crappy city. I think we would rather just play some real magic. Wait, did we get him out? How many lands do we have? We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 16, 17 lands. Ooh, that's not very much. Was this Paralyze always in here? Oh, Scimitar, there we go. Alright, I guess let's buy some food. Oh, I should have seen if there was a quest. Okay, see that guy? This is the guy that we're trying to fight against. This is one of the NPCs that can change our deck. We're going to change the anti-card, though, because contracts are... Oh, yeah, great job. Alright, so we start out with Lotus plus another contract. Oh, we got to turn 1 hippie. Let's do it. Not taking mana burn. And okay. And he hasn't much. Yep. So that's why the turn 1 hippie isn't great. But you know what? The turn 1 contract is always pretty good. Yeah. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Anti-Ink Juggernaut, obviously. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If we had a good deck, it would be better. Opponent. Oh, he's thinking hard. Oh, we got the 1-2. He's got two 1-2s. Meanwhile, we have a 2-3. The world will never know why the game tapped our top and bottom swamps and left the middle swamp untapped. Okay. Honestly, I really want to just like go in here with the Ur Graders and then see what he's got. Yeah, if he's triple blocks, that's fine with me. Unlike this fella, we have a contract from Lowe's to draw ourselves out of these situations. Her Jackal. If we had... Yeah, we'll paralyze a different target. This guy has that card where creatures with 2 power can be unblockable, so we'll try and save the paralyze for that. Meanwhile, our third Ur Graders is going to really... Orzhov. See, whenever land comes into play, I take 2. Joke's on me, joke's on him, I don't even have any more lands. Be nice if we drew another hippie though. Another 1-1. Oh man, just calling him up. Yeah, we've got the 1 mana draw 7s, and our finish is 2 mana 2/3s and 4 mana 5/3. Yeah, you know, it's kind of crazy to think about how power crept creatures have gotten and how reverse power crept non-creatures have gotten. You know, I guess it's really only spells, right? Because like artifacts and enchantments are probably more power crept than they were back in these days too. So yeah, tap target wall. Well, geez, is it worth me taking 2 to play this land? It would unlock the ability for me to play Swords to Plowshares, but he doesn't have like flyers that he can do. Bing, bing, bing. Yeah, see, this is the reason why we played that. What do you do? You counter it? Okay. Alright, so how many 2-color and 3-color guild names can I name in a minute? Okay, someone start the clock. Azorius, Dimir, Simic, Izzet, Golgari, Rakdos, Bant, the good one, Jund, it's kind of weird, like I feel like I should be doing better at this, but I guess that's all the like obvious ones. Okay, we're not playing this land here. Can we just win if we just play the Paralyze? I guess we'll play the Paralyze then. And we got some junk cards, but we got a Mox Sapphire. Take the Dungeon Clue. East of Cold Snap. See, this is a very fair dungeon here. I think we should be able to take this dungeon. For a Mox Sapphire too, it'd be pretty good. And it looks like he's kind of stingy. He's not, yeah, geez, Goblin Lord. Yeah, let's pay him off. Let's see what this guy has. White Amulet. It is a walking quest, and we are kind of like wanting to head that direction anyway, but yeah. We really want a Mana Link, and we want this guy. These guys keep fighting, or keep trying to take our contract from Lowe's. Okay, this is the hand, boys. This is the hand. Oh, this contract from... Oh my gosh, look at him helping. Look at him helping us. Okay, we didn't get helped out that much, but I guess it is better than what we had because we have colored mana sources now. Sheesh. What cards do we have left? 31. Okay, so we can play one contract, no problem. But two contracts would kind of be pushing our luck. We'll see if he does our work for us and plays another Wheel of Fortune, though. Okay, we got another Swamp. I don't think it's worth it trying to draw for another. No, it's definitely not. Alright, anteing a Swamp, thank goodness, because let's just say, okay, we got like a reasonable one now, okay. Now it's all lands. Hopefully he doesn't have an immolation. Obviously, I'm not playing the Paralyzed to save one life. Game screwed me over and made me tap bad. What are you gonna do? You let me look at an unlabeled picture of the color wheel, maybe 15. If I could look at the color pie, or if I was looking at the back of a Magic card, I could 100% get all of them. I'm a better Magic lore master than I am a player, that's for sure. Opponent will not attack because they might be afraid of losing their 2/2 and trading with my 2/2. Of course, they could always attack if they draw one of those. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got the Graders. Do I want to play the Paralyze here? It seems so bad. Opponent has one card in hand, though. Let's save the Paralyze for something that'll, like, actually do something. Jeskai Sensi. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think. I think Dimir is my favorite. Okay, we got a Plow. That's like not exactly what we're looking for, but I guess we'll take it. I'm trying to think what my favorite, like, my favorite colors are, and my favorite like color combinations is like so skewed towards like the experiences that I have playing them. It really doesn't. I really can't pick a favorite color that easily. Okay, here we go. We got the Juggernaut to clean things up here. Still not playing Paralyze on a 1/1. Blocking the Balloon Brigade if he attacks. Alright, I think we should have this one wrapped up here, unless our opponent's last card is something besides that. And opponent attacks with both. Okay, we're taking 2. Opponent may not have calculated that we were going to be able to attack back. And there's 2 Moxes. I guess we'll take Dungeon Clue. These guys are being really stingy. When are we gonna get more? Let's see here. South to Cold Snap Mill. Oh yeah, yeah. This is the guy we already went to his village before. And we have enough money, we have enough food. Let's buy some cards. Some of this stuff is pretty cheap. I'm not buying this one because it's way too expensive. We don't want to tie up too much of our equity like that. Yeah, come on, buddy. Take a strip mine, though. Do I want to change ante? Kinda not really. We have like more expensive and easier to... You're easier... That's one of the easier cards to replace in our deck. So we're playing Graders on turn 2, so it doesn't matter whether we play this one or that one. Opponent. Thinking hard. With lightning. Strip mine. And he did not hit my scrubland. Okay. Opponent must have known that I was going to play a Juggernaut next turn unless he acted fast. Alright, enemy did draw another land. Very sad. And and Ankamishra. We have 14 life. I think we can play one more land. Opponent. Alright, well done. This does not count as a land, as it turns out. Animate. And we'll play an Graders. Who would win in a 1v1, Nick or Amy? I think Amy gets to go first, so that gives her an advantage. So I'm going to go with Amy. So the story of Amy and Nick is like a real saga. I think that having the same names for the players has saved me like thousands of rules questions worth of thinking over the course of the years that I've been writing rules questions. I picked the names really early on, and I never changed them, except that originally it was Amy and Nicole. What the hell? Oh my gosh. And so when I went to making videos, I changed it to Amy and Nick because that way Studio Brass and Strip Mine, that's not bad. And still no duplication. Archangel attacking Zephyr Hall. Okay, well, let's pull the Mapperino out and see where that is. Up north here. We don't have to waste an amulet on that. We can just walk up there. Yeah, this Dwarven pick is like super great. So just one up from here. Haven't saved the game in a while, and we might need to save scum, so... Alright, we're going to take the bronze tablet out. And we're going to put something else in. Maybe another removal spell, or maybe another, like, Yoshin Soldier type of an effect. Oh, heck yeah. Ooh, opponent's putting a Savannah. What kind of tribute you got, buddy? Location of world magic. Yeah, we'll take the 100 gold. Alright. Tetravus. Yeah. Let's fight. Okay, we got a decent opening hand. That's good to know. It's good to see when you get a opening hand that's somewhat playable. How often do you check the Google Forms for questions? It really varies. So, the priority list I basically have is... oh yeah, that's really good for us. The priority list I have is basically like... I try and put cool interactions in the rotation. And my definition for cool is stuff that does a good job of illustrating points and has like broad applicability and is stuff that people care about. So I look for questions from real life first. Oh man, another Mana Vault. Mana Vault is great because the opponent like doesn't know how to untap it. So yeah, I look for real life situations first, stuff that like people that I know personally suggest to me second, and after that it's like the comment section and or the Google form, depending on like how active the comment section has been recently. So some weeks I check it like and I get like basically all 3 questions for that week out of the Google form, and sometimes I just don't at all. And I wouldn't say it varies a ton, but oh yeah, I wouldn't say it varies a ton, but it does change some. Yeah, let's see if we can draw a card that we can play. Ooh, another Herb Raider is very nice. I don't think we're quite there on the Spirit Link Herb Raiders situation yet, but we might put it on there just for fun. Oh, he's plowing. Yeah, this is the reason why we didn't put it on there, I guess. Mishra's Factory and a Yoshin Soldier. So we win this long game like easily. Cards in library. Do I have enough to play another banding? Do I have enough to play another contract? Not comfortably. I kind of feel like we want to rely on what we've got as much as possible here. So opponent's at 10. We should be able to close out pretty quick. Plow my Yoshin Soldiers. Ooh, another factory. That's great. So we're going to animate this one. And then we're going to attack. And then we're going to... Oh, no. Cancel. Pump assembly worker. Alright, so opponent is losing the game next turn unless something happens. And we'll just play this. Animate. Choose attackers. And opponent goes to 1. And alright. Recall is good. Wrath is like good too, but I think there's 3 rares, so that's a lot of money. We can get the dungeon clue again later. Oh. That's Zephyr Hall. Let's see what we got. We already tried to buy. We already have 3 Earl Graders, so we could get 1 more. Alright, tell you what, folks. I think the people need to see something fun. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and play a fun. We're gonna try and play a fun deck here. But first, we're gonna save the game. Let's see, we have 4 contracts, so that's pretty good. Now, people looking at me kind of weird because I'm putting a Disrupting Spectre into my deck and a Library of Leng, and so some people probably know what is about to happen, but for those of you who don't, this is a combo, and we're gonna take these Spirit Links out. I think we should be good here. Maybe we can take out another. Yeah, I think we're good. Maybe we'll take out Paralyze now. We'll take out a Paralyze, and then we'll put in a Dancing Scimitar. We're gonna need to drag the game out as long as possible because we are gonna need to see like 4 cards. So. We do not want to fight the Crusader. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we're drawing first. Okay, not bad, not bad. Dark Pact. Ooh, we maybe should have played the Dark Pact. High Priest has got a Mox, so that's good for us. Okay, Contract. Very good. What's this guy's gimmick? I feel like we've fought against him before, but I definitely like forgot what his gimmick is. The Dingus Egg Geddon guy. Oh, what a fun Magic experience we're having. Well, we'll try and cap it at 3 lands then. Dingus Egg Geddon is not a strip line. LOL. Attack him with his 2/3. Oh, we got a scrub. Do I want to play a plow here? Be wasting my entire turn to do it. Alternatively, I could play plow scimitar with the Lotus advantage, but I might need that Lotus to play scimitar anyway. Opponent's only got 3 cards left in hand, so. Oh, we got his Dingus Egg. That's nice. I'll just play the Ocean Soldier. Oh, okay. We can't screw around too much, unfortunately. It would be really nice to draw a Ring of Marif, though. Because he has a Mox in play that we could get the bronze tablet and steal. Strip mine. Okay, we got Ring of Marath. Okay, so it costs 5 to activate. So even if we use it, even if we like play it with Lotus, we'd have to like activate it too. That's kind of gross. On the other hand, if we use Lotus and we play it, then we can plow as 2/3 and keep attacking. Okay, so we're going to sacrifice this for white. And then we're going to plow. And then we're going to play the Ring of Marath. And then we are attacking. Alright, so opponent's at 6 life. And go ahead and play the Wrath. I dare you. Disenchant the Yotian Soldier. Okay. Alright. I'm dead either way if he has Geddon. I wonder how ties work. Can I contract for something that would cause me to win this turn? I don't think so. So if he top decks exactly Armageddon, then I think we tie. And I don't know how that works, but I'm not anteing another card to... Okay, thank goodness. Hippie... Played Magic every week or so. I forget the format I played. You know, it used to be that I played Magic every week, but then, you know, something really sad happened. See, I've been playing Magic since, like, Maraudon Block, like OG Maraudon Block. So, like, all the cards that are in Modern are cards that I was... Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Get out of here. Fungus Master we could probably cheese. But I want someone with like a really bad... Oh, get out of here. Stop fighting me, guys. I'm trying to have like a fun... Defeat the Druid, yeah. With any fast effects. That could be good. Let's see. Has the Druid spawned in yet? Secrets from the White Castle. I take the 2 blue jewels. That's a Fungasaur. So anyway, bottom line, Wizards of the Coast printed a set called, you know, Dave doesn't get to play Modern anymore, aka Modern Horizons 3, because that caused me from having every Modern deck to not having a Modern deck. And yeah, that was very sad. Kind of running out of money to pay these guys off. And so then I got rid of some of my like excess judge foils so that I could get back into the format. And then you wouldn't believe it, they printed the Lord of the Rings set right after that, and I was in exactly the same spot because, you know, now I still can't play Modern because they, you know, now the Modern deck is like something different that I don't have. It's like the stupid Lord of the Rings cards. So at that point I tapped out and I haven't played any games of Modern ever since. And like, being realistic, I hope someone from Wizards of the Coast is watching right now. I don't see myself ever playing a game of Paper again, other than like Kitchen Table with Proxies Legal, because that's just ridiculous. And you know, I already, you know, I'm familiar with the concept of a pay-to-win game, but like at the same time, like, there's plenty of other good games that are just free to play. And so why would I spend hundreds of dollars staying current on Magic when I might or might not ever get to play Magic again? You know, when Wizards can just be like, oh yeah, all that money you spent on the game, yeah, sorry about that whammy, bro. So that is the story of how I went from playing Magic every week to not playing Magic every week. And it's kind of sad, I think. But hopefully someone from Wizards is watching and like, you know, they they imagine my story happening to thousands of players across the world, because it is. Alright, it'd be really cool if we could draw our combo, but my weirdo for not proxying purely based on aesthetics. I mean, like, you know, people do stupid stuff all the time in Magic. Like, you know, you'd be weird if you didn't do stupid stuff from time to time. You could always play Pauper. Yeah, the problem is that, like, here's the thing. If you're playing Magic, you need other people to play against. And, yeah. So, like, the statement that I could always play Pauper is not, let's just say it's not a... it may or may not be an accurate statement. Fancy and Swamp, you love to see it. Mox Jet. Is there not a blossoming Pauper scene where you are? You know, maybe, but no. All the TCGs are like that. Yeah, no, that's for sure. It's you know, the phrase is like, you know, people, the businesses get like bigger and bigger until they get too big to fail, and once you get to that point, the customers lose pretty heavily. That's kind of what I think is happening, and it has already happened to Magic, in my opinion. It's very tragic because Magic has gotten like so big that they have enough whales that they can successfully survive any, like, you know, decision that would kill an ordinary company. There's like no combo cards in this hand. Juggernaut attacks each turn if able, which isn't that bad because we wouldn't mind like thinning out the herd a little bit. But it would also be pretty cool if we could get to, like, show off the combo a little bit. So let's go ahead and plow here. Oh my gosh, he has no Oasis, so we didn't get like 3 for 1 there. That's funny. Yeah. I think he's got like low enough creature count that we can just state it. Pauper is the most fun I have with Magic nowadays. See, like, here's the crazy fact. Like, the most fun Magic formats are the formats where Wizards is the least involved. I think realistically, the best possible thing that could happen for Magic as a game would be if... Okay. Wait. Opponent still, or we could have discarded a card from our opponent's hand using this card the way it's expected to. Ah, the plot thickens. Okay, and he, like... Wait. He lost his land for that? Yeah, two-headed giant-like formats. No, like Shandalar-like formats. How many cards do we have left? 18. Let's do it. Wow, we got literally nothing out of that. That's impressive how bad that was. We kind of do have to like eventually win the game, so we might want to deploy this plow and like start getting them a little bit lower. I like how you tapped both of my, I like how you tapped both of my Mishra's Factories there, game. Shandalar Pro Tour. That would be fantastic. I would 100% try to judge the Shandalar Pro Tour. I could point out every time the game did something that was against the rules. Oh my gosh, game. Speaking of, what the hell? 9 cards left. Okay. Alright, well, he's acting like he has a giant growth, but I know for a fact that he does not have a giant growth. Okay. Eight cards in my library right now. So I guess what we can do is I can like wish for a Dark Pact and then I can like make him ante another card. Or I could wish for a Bronze Tablet and ante another card of his. And not worth it. And we take the Dungeon Clue. And take the Amulet. How about you, buddy? Hey, wait a second. I thought you were supposed to be in awe of me. Okay, well, whatever. We are drawing first this time because our game plan involves doing a janky combo, so let's do it. Okay, we got 2 of our combo pieces in our opening hand. That's not bad. The best solution for this infraction would be delving to the source code to find the issue. Oh yeah, there we go. They could redo this game using other cards in set. Yeah, you know, I would love if they were to do something like that. I think that'd be fantastic. What I really think that would be great for Magic would be if, I don't know if anybody's familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, but they have this format called the GOAT format. So what that is it's basically like all the Yu-Gi-Oh players just decided that like some specific standard format was the greatest of all time, and hence the name. And so if we could all if we could all as a Magic community come up with what the greatest Magic format of all time was, that would be really great. Because it'd be like 93, 94, except like accessible to be able to play. So yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun when I try and play a this Contract from Below. Only downside is if I attack with both these, opponent is going to take more damage. And he might start attacking me. I'm going to start discarding his cards with Disrupting Scepter next turn. Another Contract from Below, not ideal. We can Plow here. Yeah. Ooh, I could have anteed it. I wonder if that would have been better. We'll play another Hypnotic Spectre. Play a land. We're gonna need all the lands that we can get for some of this janky. Oh crap! I should have attacked with Earth Raiders too. Oh, it's very combo. Jeez. How many cards do we have left? 18. Graveyard. 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 One of our key cards is always like trapped on the bottom of our library. Very sad. Opponent has one card left, so alright, and then we can play this. Then we can attack with this. Is there any banned cards that are banned because they're offensive, like Invoke Prejudice? Well, I mean, like, there is that one. There's actually a couple of them in here. I don't know if anybody saw that game where I was playing against the guy and he had like a Crusade and a Jihad. So, you know, both of those cards are on the Wizards of the Coast naughty list. Not allowed to be played because they did not stand up to the rigorous scrutiny of the Wizards of the Coast current standard broadcast standards, I guess is what you could call that. Oh man, discarding that Force of Nature, huh? This is so tragic. Keep like having our like janky combo cards in the very bottom of our deck. Alright. Well, I guess if we're committed, right? We're gonna have to replace one of our cards with a Dark Pact, I guess. Alright, so we finally did it. I don't know how to approach the guys at my LGS about that. Do I have any advice? Okay, so to become a judge, you literally, like, all you have to do is go to the game store and be like, hey, look, I'm interested in judging. And, you know, just be honest about your experience level and about what you are trying to get out of it. And almost no game store is going to say no if some guy comes up to them and says, do we have to do it in our draw phase? Chat, how do you use Ring of Marav? Click the card. Click the draw a card card. Oh. Okay. So then what? Okay, well, I think we got it. So, yeah, you can get any card here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough cards left in our library to be able to get it with the the way you would normally do it. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get a bronze tablet, and then we're gonna steal one of this guy's. We're gonna steal one of this guy's. You know, I guess his creature. Okay. All right, so draw phase. Play the bronze tablet. And then we're going to use that to steal his Savannah Lions, because we have 3 cards left in our library. And go. Alright, well, we've lived a long life, the Ocean Soldier. Alright, so we're going to use Bronze Tablet on his Savannah Lions. And Tusk Guardian selects. So the combo is stealing all the cards from an opponent's deck. You anti them high. No, the combo is actually even better than that. And like, hopefully next game we'll get to like actually see it in action. But you are able to use this to get uniques. But the cool thing about this is that like we stole his Savannah Lions. Like, we didn't put anything into the ante because that wasn't a real bronze tablet. It was an imaginary bronze tablet that the Ring of Marav gave us. And so, you know, we got that one for free. And we got an Ivory Tower for free. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and... Alright, what fast effects do we want, chat? Is there anything that we, like, could use? Let's see what's available. We got... Yeah, okay, they don't have any colorless fast effects. We could maybe get, like, one of the expensive ones. That's, like, a possibility. Like, I think Darkness and Simulacrum are both worth, like, a shocking amount of money. Actually, no, Hurgle's Recall could, like, actually be used in our deck. That's an interesting concept. Like, not our, like, current deck, but a future deck that we might play. Yeah, I'm feeling like that's probably the best one out of what I've seen here. And I think it's also like worth a shockingly high amount of money too. This is also worth a shockingly high amount of money. Maybe we'll just take this and sell it. Okay, so what we can do to like kind of slow ourselves down a little bit here is take these guys out and then put like the Brass Man in, and then put like some of these. We'll definitely put the Dark Pact in. Learned our lesson there. We could have had it last game if we would have just done that. We're putting the Ivory Tower in also. We're kind of low on creatures. Oh yeah, get these Juggernauts out because they're forced to attack. And then we can put in like the dancing scimitars or something. Yeah, that's perfect. Do we have duels for copy artifact? Duels. Oh no, we don't have any of the blue dual lands. Copy artifact is another good one because you can use the copy artifact for the bronze tablet also. Oh, nice. We crashed. Alright, maybe the game didn't want us to, maybe the game did not want us to play that, Hercule's Recall, or that Psionic Blast, but we're gonna get it anyway. Okay, we'll just go ahead and save here. Alright, so as we were saying, cut the Urg Raiders and the Juggernaut because they're not part of our game plan, and then we put in like some of these like cards that are actually like pretty bad, but like in the context of what we're trying to do, they're actually good. Shandalar is weird. Sometimes it crashes when you click on a certain place in the screen. Yeah, that's... You gotta admit, the game has some charm. Okay. So we're trying to find some, like, low-level mobs. Like, yeah, this guy's a perfect example of a low-level mob. And, yeah, let's duel this guy. He has 10 life. And we are starting out with 0 of our combo pieces. But we have a contract from below. And a turn 1... Oh, let's check both of these. Yeah, so we have a turn 1 Hypnotic Spectre and a contract from below. Well, I think that is what we are going to be doing. So skipping over stage 4 of deck building. Huh? No, 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 no. In order to get to stage 4, you need to have unique cards. That's the broken cards in the broken deck. So guess what? Those unique cards, you got to get them somehow, and this is the way you can get some unique cards is by cheesing the game. Grizzly Bear is one of my favorite cards in Magic history. We are kind of in a land predicament here, but we will attack. We got to get the game to a spot where he's like super out of control, or where we're out of control. So we'll go ahead and animate here. Then we will choose blockers, and then we will pump. I said, and then we will pump. Perfectly generic creature, yes. As all... Yeah, okay, great. We could plow here, but that seems like mega terrible. If we draw another land, that's not, like, terrible, so... This is one of the reasons, by the way, why Moxes are, like, legitimately a better card than Black Lotus in this game. One of several reasons, actually. So we'll go ahead and animate, and then we will block. Now we're blocking here, so we don't have to just let him bounce. And we do a Plains, which is good for a Dancing Scimitar, which is good for a Hypnotic Spectre hit. Alright, so Wooden Sphere, fantastic card for the opponent to have. Alright, and I think at this point we have 27 cards in our library, so we're going to go ahead and plow so that we can just play one of these contracts. We are anteing our Mox Jet. Okay. Opponent does nothing. Plays the O3. Okay, we got a Disrupting Scepter, not bad. So we're almost there. We're like halfway to the grand prize here. I think we're just gonna play the Disrupting Scepter and activate. Oh, he has no cards left in hand. Unfortunate. So I guess in that case we'll just play the Ring of Marith. And then we will attack with our creatures that are able to attack. Okay. We did it. Because we have 17 cards. So that is plenty enough. So, alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, on this turn, play our Library of Leng. And then play our Disrupting Scepter. Then, we are going to attack for 1. Now on our next turn, what we're going to do is we are going to use the Ring of Marith. Oh, great. Now I'm clicking very carefully here because I've never done this before, so... So we're going to get a card that is going to make it easier for us to do this next time around. So we have a Demonic Tutor in our hands now, right? So with our 17 cards in the library, what we're going to do is we're going to play this. Then, oh, we're 1 short. Oh, that's tragic. Yeah, I guess we're 1 short. So we don't have quite enough mana to do the super combo all in 1 turn. But what we will do is we will attack with the Dancing Scimitar again. And then we're done. An opponent. Okay, we're good. So, let's go ahead and discard a card. And we're going to discard a Demonic Tutor. And we're going to discard it to the library using Library of Leng. And then we are going to play a Contract from Below. And we're going to discard these cards to the graveyard. And then Demonic Tutor just got added to our ante. And so now we can attack normally. And we might need to take the cards for this to work. So let's take a look at our collection now. And you'll notice that we should have... Oh, did it not work? What happened? Well, the goal was that you just added DT to your own ante. Oh, so we need the Dark Pact to rescue it. You own target card in the ante and then exchange that card with the top card of your library. Okay. You only win the other guy's ante. Okay, alright. Well, we're getting better. We really could use that demonic tutor then, because then we need like 4 specific cards instead of just 3. But okay, yeah, we'll try again next time. We'll see if we can do it. Let's see here. Mana Link. Okay, we're definitely accepting that. Zephyr Hall. Okay, great. Zephyr Hall. It's up here. Okay, great. Alright, up there. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to a deck that doesn't have as many meme cards in it. Is there a way to copy the deck? Wow, that would be like way too convenient if you could copy the deck over. Jeez. I kind of don't want to have like a gimmick deck while we're walking around though, so we might have to put the Juggernauts back in. And then we'll put this guy and we'll get the Grader back. Alright. Yeah, I can fight like the low level mobs with the junk deck, but oh, we went too far. And we'll take some money. Yeah, you too, buddy. Does his deck have any cards in it? I think this guy might be one of the guys that has a hippie, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Hippie's the only, like, real card that he has, right? Yeah, okay, great. Alright, and we get a Mana Link. Okay, Mana Links are huge. We might have to fight against this clown over in Windlast Keep, though, so that's kind of annoying, but we can make our way over there. That's no problem. We have plenty of money. We don't have to fight you. Okay, now that is a little bit BS in my opinion. All right. Well, let's see. We can fight some. We can go back to our plan alpha of like, you know, actually doing stuff that advances our save file then. So get this back in, get the Dark Pact back in. So okay, explain how this Dark Pact is supposed to work, because like what we're trying to do is I own target card in the ante, so I have to ante my top card. Exchange that card with the top card of your library. So I have to like get the demonic tutor into my into the ante zone, and then after that I have to Dark Pact it to rescue it. Oh geez, that is a lot of messing around. I suppose it's probably worth it, but it would be cool if there was less messing around. Let's see, what's the crappiest card? Yeah, I guess we'll get this guy out. Let's see, Forest Dragon for 2 ready amulets? No, thank you. Oh yeah, that's no, that's Alta Cash. We don't want to fight him. Let's see here. North, yeah, I guess that's fine. There we go. Good placement there. Alright. Yeah, obviously we're fighting the sorcerer. Draw first because we're gonna need it. Okay, we have the Dark Pact. It's almost easier to just do the dungeon. Jeez. Yeah, so there's no way we can get the Dark Pact back now. So we're literally just you know, playing normal Magic again. Wins a change, shuffles it back into your deck. Oh, okay, okay. We're building. Okay, we're gonna have to stop attacking for a while here. Yeah, ordinarily I would play Contract. I guess I can play Contract and discard the Disrupting Scepter to the top of my deck. Lightning Bolt. Double Lightning Bolt. Okay. Might need to stop messing around here. So now that we have planes, we can use that against his crappy creature. And then we can go back to using the normal script that we have gotten so used to. Stop having stuff, buddy. You have like one card in hand. Yikes. That wasn't a contract at all. Oh no. Yeah, make a statement. Yeah, I guess we should have, what'd we lose? We lost another scrub? Jeez. So, okay. I have 4 white sources. I think we need to put a plains in. That, as much as it pains me to say this. North to Unicorns hold. Yeah, mono red wins, yeah. Oh, I don't want to fight him. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, let's see what this guy has. Okay. Anything good? Oh geez, these are some expensive cards. Let's see if we can make a little money here. Giant growth for 150, okay. Iron Root Trifo. I thought that was supposed to be worth money. Wow, that is... The cards that are worth money are so inscrutable here. Alright, let's try one more time to get the super combo. And if it doesn't work, we might have to go back to like playing normal Magic. Actually, screw the super combo. Let's get some more Moxes. So we'll play the bronze tablets that we were originally planning on using. Let's get the other hippie in our deck because we might need it against this guy. Let's get the Juggernauts. We might not need the Juggernauts. We might be able to win with normal. Get the Dark Pact out of here. Bronze Tablet, Ivory Tower, Library of Lang is out. Alright, so this is a decent... Yeah. Alright, so these dragons have... Alright, we should have enough time to fight the dragon and then yeah, fight the Draker, that's fine. He has given himself a Leyline of the Goblin Pokeband. Alright, so the reason we're taking this fight is that these guys can have let's do it. Just like Richard Garfield intended. These guys can have Moxes in their decks. They can also have Black Lotuses. Unfortunately, these guys, this guy's not one of the dragons that's on color for us. Oh no. He does have Mox Jet. So, but he doesn't have the blue one, or the white one. Felwar Stone. Oh baby. We're getting somewhere now. So yeah, his deck is actually like, you know, he has a lot of life total. That's what he has in his deck. He has a Stone Rain, LOL. Opponent. Maybe we should have left the Disrupting Scepter in our deck so that way they would think less. And he's got the 1/4. Okay. So what does this do? If it blocks any creature, that creature can't attack during its controller's next turn. Huh. Interesting. Wonder if this guy, let's see, he's a red deck, so he probably has like Shivan Dragon or something. We're gonna have to muscle our way through a couple of those. It's gonna be really fun when I fight my way through. Oh jeez. Well, let's start doing something. It's 1/4. Yeah, never mind. Interesting. Opponent. Yeah, we could really use a... Oh, he's got the scepter now. Okay, very cool. Alright, so opponent's life total is pretty high. So hopefully we'll be able to chip away at him enough. Eventually we might be able to get a spot where we have to play the contract from below. Okay then. Alright, so one more land and we can play this bronze tablet. This just says that creature can't attack again next turn, so assembly worker, assembly worker, choose attackers. Opponent. Yeah, he's stuck on 4 lands, huh? Alright, we are still 1 mana off from being able to play the bronze tablet. Oh, that's beautiful. Fisher. How many cards do we got left? 22. And okay, we anteed a hippie, but we drew another hippie, so that's going to be pretty huge. Now the opponent is actually like under some pressure. They really captured the appeal of playing Magic, where you can like wait for your opponent to do something. Oh wow, we drew that white source. Destroy all enchantments. Alright, what you got, fella? Hopefully this guy plays something worth stealing. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you know, he kind of got stuck on lands for a long time. Doesn't seem like he is trying to help us out, that's for sure. Come on, come on, buddy. Get that Mox Jet out here. Mox Jet is the best case scenario. We would probably take an off-color Mox. And by probably, I mean, like, we certainly would. But it would be beneficial if he were to... Ragman. Probably plowing that. Yeah, come on, buddy. Play a Lotus. You can play a Lotus, too. Not sure if he has Lotus in his deck, but I think he does. Well, I guess this swamp has been more useful. Another Disrupting Scepter. Alright, we can float him for another couple of turns, I guess. Earthquake. Alright, come on, buddy. Alright, well, a little bad luck. Opponent did not... oh yeah, he has a gigantic library. We only have a few left. We have 8. We can float him for another couple of turns, I guess. We might steal a Disrupting Scepter. Those are worth like a fair amount of money. Obviously not as exciting as getting a off-color Mox or a Lotus would be, but I guess you take what you can get. Off-color dual land or third dungeon clue. I guess we'll take the cards. And we got a Goblin Polka Band. How about that? Alright, let's go ahead and edit the deck. We are going to be fighting someone who's not like a gigantic pushover, so we're going to have to get like some of our like more playable cards back in the deck. There is a city that's under attack and they need our help. Okay, Dancing Scimitar is getting put in the sideboard. We'll trim it down to just 1 bronze tablet also. And where is our boy Juggernaut? Nine, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is kind of a lot of lands. It makes me want to cheat on lands for a little bit. Alright, Beastmaster. We're kind of on a dry spell of getting worthwhile stuff, so hopefully you can help us out a little bit. Timberwolves. We play the turn 1 hippie as usual. Oh my gosh. Oh, untap. Have I tried out Forge before? I personally haven't. I've, you know, the other people I know have tried it, but I have not currently. It basically does seem like it's like Shandalar, only, you know, with more cards in it. So definitely seems like it could be worth your while if you're interested in the Shandalar experience. Hopefully this guy doesn't have a giant growth. And of course he does. And he played it on his own creature. Very unlucky. Maybe should have played the Mistress Factory there, but like losing another land would be kind of lame. Ivory Tower. Kind of past the point where we're really going to benefit from it, but there is a fair chance that we still can. So for the record, what this guy does is we gain life if we have more than 4 cards in our hand. So we could play it right now, and we have exactly 4. We're going to play another land, though. Don't want to lose to him playing a giant growth. Yeah, that's right, enemy. How's that feel? Getting mana screwed. Alright, so this turn we're going to gain 1 life because during our upkeep we have 5 cards in hand. And Ivory Tower is another card you can use to choose a random creature type in target opponent's deck. Hunting Raiders. So I guess they'd be like the Urg Raiders. Play another Hypnotic Spectre. And hopefully he doesn't have anything. So yeah, you can see that the Ivory Tower is really good at padding your life total when you're in these kind of stalled out board states. And let's just say that can be pretty clutch. Opponent has 0 cards in hand, so we know we're not getting blown out by a giant growth. So yeah, that's what this card can be really good for in dungeons. Get you up to a comfortable life total against some of the lower level mobs. And all these cards are common. Take the clue. Unfortunately, we do not really need too much in the way of red cards. This is like a pretty cheap price for some of this stuff, so we'll get ourselves another Graders because we might need it. Aga Galnir, and I'll reward you with red cards. No, no. Let's take a look at the info map. Do we have the dungeons area? Let's see. This is the one that was, like, very bad. We're not doing that. This is the one that could be good. Yeah, okay. East of Cold Snap Mill. So that's Cold Snap Tower. Cold Snap Mill is over here. So we can start making our way over to that way. We might be able to fight that dungeon. Let's see what the stipulation is. Bad Moon permanently in effect and contains small black creatures. So that like works pretty good with our deck because obviously it's predominantly small black creatures. So we can get ourselves like over towards that direction, and then we can start. You know, that'd be a good place to start next session at. The Tusk Guardians seem to have forgotten their place. We could pay him off, but I think we're gonna have to get back into the spot where we can have them start paying us off again. What's in the Tower of Whim? I think it's just blue mocks. Let's see, so we can play a Yoshin Soldier here. So we played the Giant Growth on my creature. Amateur mistake, buddy. Don't worry, it happens to all of us from time to time. Playing Giant Growth on our opponent's creature. Getting stuck on 2 lands. Might. Oh, okay. Yeah. Does this make me a bad person? Yes. Do I care? No. Alright, it might be time to play a contract. Oh, that sound effect never stops being great. We'll play a hippie. And we're going to jam for 1. And there it is. Alright. Maroth is on fire. Ooh, Holy Strength. No, it's not. Yeah, we're doing it. Graders. Just attack with the hippies. Yeah, Mox Sapphire is actually like one of the more desirable Moxes. Like obviously black is the like best because that's on color. But Mox Sapphire is one of the colors that we're trying to get to, so that's a good one. If we can get the Time Walk and the Ancestral Recall, which I think we have the dungeon clue for those, but it's an annoying dungeon that has the stupid Power Struggle enchantment in it. about when and why the rules changed from Shandalar till now. If you are interested in that topic, I have a good news for you, because if you take a search on my channel, a couple of years ago I did a video called Timeline of Magic Rules Changes, and that sounds like basically exactly what you were talking about. Alright, there's that third clue. Let's take the cards again. Oops, that's our deck. We already took a look at that. This is Hornwall Village, so we're coming close to Cold Snap Mill. Let's see if this quest is anything. And we get a white amulet. And we'll take it, but only because we're already going there anyway. Alright, so that is the dungeon that we're fighting. Mandrake Village, Cold Snap Mill. Up there. And then east again. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. Basic swamp. Alright. Well, I think that we have not progressed the game as much as I was hoping that we would, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. So, for those of you who are going to MagicCon Vegas, I will hopefully see you all there. But there will be no stream as scheduled on Sunday as a result of that Magic event. But join me again next week for some more hot Shandalar action. But until then, I hope you have a great night.